Mark 2 tells the story of a paralytic who was brought to Jesus for healing. Jesus meets him and immediately says, "Son, your sins are forgiven." He's questioned on this decision by the religious leaders who ask, "Who is this man blaspheming, saying your sins are forgiven?" And Jesus said, "Which is easier, to say your sins are forgiven or to say get up and walk?" The mission of the collective is to teach Christians how to get up and walk in the world.
Breathe down, breath of God.
At the Kinisi Theology Collective, we think good theology is for everyone. So we bring customized on-site courses to individuals and churches for learning and formation. Our goal is to offer movable courses for missional Christians to help people move Christianly in the world. The idea of movement is at the heart of the collective. We think that education is not simply content downloaded from one mind to another mind. Rather, we think that education is for the whole person. When you learn about God, it should open your soul to be loved by God. That in turn should open your heart and your actions towards the neighbor, okay? So learning about God, if it's done right, necessarily changes the way you live in the world. The Kinisi Collective aims to do theology that is always contextual. That means that we are answering on-the-ground questions that are raised by the people asking them. You learn better in community. You learn better with people who know you, but you also can open your soul to one another when you're fully formed in community. At the heart of the Kinisi Collective is a concern for the diversity of the global church. Much theological education in the Western context is Western in thought pattern, in style, and modality. We aim to bring a diverse set of educators to a diverse set of people to think about God broadly. The Christian tradition is not Western, right? The Christian tradition comprised many thinkers from many backgrounds at many time periods. We hope to reflect that diversity of thought, of expression, and of tradition in our educators and in our seminars. The scriptures tell us over and over that knowledge of God leads to love of God. These two are deeply integrated. However, in the modern West, they've largely been separated, so that you come here for theological education and then you come here for soul care. At the Kinisi Collective, we believe that good theology is good for the soul, that knowing about the love of God leads you to know yourself as loved by God and frees you to love your neighbor. Our vision is deeply formative. We hope that when we bring theological education to groups of people, they also find themselves as loved by God.
Of your people, Lord, hear the cry. Lord, hear the cries of your people and descend to us again. Lord, hear the cries of your people. Lord, hear the cry. Lord, hear the cries of your people and descend to us again.